Hello users, and welcome to Sunday Runday, the 136th. That's a lot, huh? And so I'm gonna bring you some Doom. I asked in the Knee Deep in the Doggies series if anyone wanted to see some WODs, and someone asked for Scythe 1, and I figured I'd just throw this into Sunday Runday. It's only 17 minutes, if I'm good. And, you know, it's been a while since I've actually done a run of this. So I figured I'd pop it on. And, yeah, so, just some preemptive commentary. Doom is kind of hard to... Whoops. Doom is kind of hard to talk about efficiently while playing efficiently. At least, that's my experience. So I'm going to try to give you, a very limited amount of talking with probably a lot of uhs and ums because, well, that's just how it is. So let me give you some historical information about this game. I used to be, at one point in time, that is not currently right now, the best in the world at beating this game in a single segment. Just a hot little tidbit of information there. And, single segment means beat the whole game fast without dying. And, that's pretty hard. So, yeah, quick commentary about Scythe. Scythe is a really good map set. It was released in either like 2002 or 3 or one of those early 2000s. And it was made by a speedrunner, so it has a lot of speedrun tricks in it. Things are balanced really efficiently around speedrunning it as well, which usually, you know, fuck off. Fuck you, you fucking piece of garbage. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. This is the hardest, like, level in the game. Back when I was doing single segment attempts, this was like, if you get past this level, then chances are your run is going to be good at least until, like, you know, like, I don't know, fucking later. But this one is, you're at the mercy of RNG with how these shotgunners decide to fuck you over. And they will probably fuck you over a lot. They can do a lot of damage, and usually they do. Switch my camera position a bit. Lost Warehouse. Alright, this is kind of a break map. Just kidding. That imp deciding to walk in front of you and just completely fuck you over, it's kind of random. It's one of those things where if you want, you can, you know, dodge it, but at the same time, that usually never happens. So it's like, why waste the time on something that might not actually happen? And by might, I mean probably won't. It's honestly been a while since I've done this. I feel a little bit out of my element. Ugh, that was terrible. Okay. Oh, come on. The thing that I really like about speedrunning Scythe is that it's very speedrunnable. Like, it's super short, it's got a lot of really cool tricks, the maps are all pretty good, like, they're pretty good, I don't know. I still have my problems with map 30. But still, all the maps are, you know, they're really damn good. Like, if you've not played Scythe before, you really have to. It's one of those must-play megawads, in my opinion. Oh, fuck you! Are you kidding? Oh. Fucking bullshit. Come on. I hate that guy. This level's fun. Well, it's fun when you have a lot of health, which I currently do not possess. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. That's not how you do that. There we go. Oh wait, now I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. You can get that red key through the wall there. Yeesh. My skills are not as good as they used to be. This part can get a little annoying. So I'm gonna take it the more safe route. Oh, fuck off. I'm using a keyboard that's not good really at all for speedrunning Doom, especially where you have to do SR50. It's got a key press limit, so that makes it so that doing actual like SR50 setups requires slightly more kind of articulation of the fingers, which is definitely not helpful when trying to do it off the fly, which is what I typically try to do. And SR50 is less relevant in UV Max runs, which is my particular category of choice. Right there you can hit that switch from the bottom. And that's the end of the first episode. Alright, so now we have episode 2, which I think is pretty good. This level can definitely fuck you over, that's for sure. Oh, don't be a prick. Alright, let me save here. Oh wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. I don't need the key. I forgot, yeah. You just fucking blow yourself up? Yeah, I need the red key. I don't need to do that either. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I want to do that. Get the soul sphere. I did this episode in Nightmare once. That was definitely an experience. Oh, don't be a prick. Don't be a fucking prick! Oh, Jesus. I hate this game. Okay. Walk in the park! I like this level because I love that gray slime. I think the gray slime is hella cool. So you want to come up here and get the plasma gun. Go this way. Get as many rockets as you can without, like, you know, diverting your path too much. Ugh. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That was the most obnoxious bullshit I've seen in approximately 20 minutes. Because right before doing this, I just played fucking Rayman Rush, and Jesus Christ. So let me talk about speedrunning Doom in general. My particular category of choice is, like I mentioned, UV Maximum. I feel like it's more fun. It's less frustrating in the classic frustration kind of sense. UV Speed is kind of just, and it's an RNG gauntlet. It's you trying your best. Okay, I will say this. UV Speed has a skill limit. Like, once you reach a certain skill level, it's no longer about how well you play. It is purely about just how fucking lucky you can be. And that's what I don't like about it. Now, don't get me confused. UV Max has a lot of RNG in it. It can be a little fucking obnoxious. But like, really, UV Speed is just, it is fucking, it's about as random as playing trading card games. Like, it's fucking bullshit sometimes. I fucking hate it. That being said, there was a switch that I pressed that I didn't need to. and that's the switch to put the lights on. There's actually, if you walk in, that does what it needs to do, and the switch is purely for aesthetic effect. Because in Vanilla Doom, you can't stack things on the same action. So one switch cannot simultaneously open up a door and turn the lights on. So they needed to turn, you need a, what am I doing? You need a way, like, you need two script events, essentially. And the switch turning the lights on is more direct and it's more noticeable. So that's the one that they put on the switch. And then walking into the room is the one that actually does what you need it to do. So theoretically, you don't need to actually run all the way in there. You just need to run halfway through the little room. But I decided to be up there. Hit the switch. Make it easier on my life. Turn the lights on. Lots of arch vials, but usually there's ways to dodge them. If I'm lucky, I get a telefrag. And I was lucky, so I got a telefrag. If I'm lucky, I don't need to kill this guy. Very unlucky. If he doesn't, like, run ahead and fuck you in the ass, you could just, like, click the switch through him. Alright, so once I get in here, I don't want to shoot. And because, essentially there's a door that opened, and it has monsters that will teleport in the map and fuck me over. But if I don't shoot, they don't wake up, and they don't know what the hell's going on. So now I want to do an arch vial jump. Come on. The fucking Revenant is literally fucking blocking my path. That shit's so obnoxious. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't play UV Speed. I always get fucking mad. I always get fucking pissed the fuck off. But yeah, anyway, this level's pretty cool. It's got an interesting trick in it, but I'm not gonna try it. I'm just gonna do it the classic way. I should have gotten the fucking mega armor. That spider mastermind can really fuck you over if they're not getting distracted by another fucker. This level, in my opinion, is probably one of the best in the entire WoD, just in general. It's got a really cool speedrun too. You can hit the invuln through the wall there, save going around. Do an arch vial jump up here, and then you want to get a double arch vial jump, which usually isn't that lucky. Wow. Damn. 20 seconds, yeah, I bet. Arch vial jumps are kind of annoying because you're basically at mercy of RNG, like with most things in UV Speed. And, oh, is that arch vial going to attack me, or is it going to run in circles? And usually they run in circles. Oh, Jesus, motherfuck, are you... Okay, never mind. I didn't realize that the other guy didn't block me. Okay, sometimes you can get fucked over there. The Cacodemon will be below you, and because of infinite height, you'll just, you know, you'll fall down and have to run all the way back up. But that didn't happen. I got lucky. And now we are in episode 3. Yeah, already. That's what I like about this speedrun. The thing about this speedrun is that it really, in my opinion, okay, so I don't like UV Speed as a category. So that's my, of course, that's my stipulation to start off with. But this run of this WoD in specific has basically all the good parts of UV Speed. And when you're not trying to do single segment and you're just running through like I am now, it's really fun. It's got all the fun tricks. There's no glides, which are the really big fucking kill yourself tricks in Doom UV Speed. And there's no glides in Scythe, which is just so... words cannot express how fucking great that is. And it's got all the fun tricks. It's got like thing running. It's got like not shooting to make monsters not teleport, which is what I'm doing now. But now I'm gonna shoot because I got fucking trapped. I'm super unlucky. So now enemies are gonna come in. like a Pain Elemental, because why the fuck not? Doesn't really affect much, but it makes coming back out here slightly easier if you don't have a Pain Elemental up your ass. So I want to distract that Cyber Demon and then run past. Unlucky. Alright. This level is notorious for being epic. Wow, that was just wow. Okay, so there's an Archvile right there, and then there's the exit right there. So we're at the mercy of the Archvile right now. Alright, there we go. That level can be beaten in 3 seconds if you're lucky. Fun fact about Archvile jumping is that when you play on Nightmare, the Archviles, because of fast monster speed, will basically always tack onto you ASAP. Okay. So in a lot of these levels, Nightmare is actually much faster. Well, not much faster, but it's not even really faster, but just more so easier. But obviously doing the whole game in Nightmare, that's another story. I should honestly try a Nightmare full game. No, never mind. I'm just gonna expunge that thought from my consciousness immediately. No, I do not want to do a Nightmare full game. What was I thinking? That Cyber Demon can be a little bit of a prick, as we saw earlier. I don't actually need that Soul Sphere, so never mind. That guy can be a little bit of a prick too. And I lost a lot of health because that guy was a prick. So I want to get that, shoot all the fuckers, kill him. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? So right here, you can do thing runs if you're good, of which, of course. Why do I even need to stipulate that I am not good? There we go. A thing run is where you run against a thing, and it gives you a little boost of speed. And a thing is basically literally anything. A monster, a torch in that instance. So this is Fear. This is one of the classic Slaughter maps. And it's really fun to speedrun, actually. It's got a cool trick in it. Can you fuck off? Jesus Christ. I want to kill as many of these fuckers as I can going up, just because when I run back up here without invulnerability, it's going to be a lot more fucking annoying. So I clear the path, and then I run across here, open up the exit, and then run back. And let's see if I'm lucky. I don't want to shoot, because then that wakes these guys up. Okay, perfect. Well, I don't know about perfect, but either way, it's pretty damn good. I just realized that because of my key press limit, I can't do the setup here. Yeah. This is gonna be... Yeah, like I mentioned before, I've got a keyboard with a key press limit. And I've got a setup to where if I SR50 at a specific spot... But because of a key press limit, I honestly don't know if I can do this. I don't know if you can do this without SR50. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like I did that. It's, again, I need to get a new keyboard. Reminder to give me money on Patreon, and maybe I'll get a new keyboard. But you can stand on that thing, that little, like, raised up square, and then run through. But, my keyboard is not allowing me to do so, oops. Another thing I like about UV Max is I don't need to worry about that. This is Run From It. This level is kind of legendary, I suppose. A lot of people talk about how this level made them quit Scythe, which honestly, if this level made you quit Scythe, like, I mean, that's probably good, because like the rest of the WoD gets a little bit frustrating. Basically, there is a voodoo doll, which is a mapping technique where you spawn another player, but I don't, like, it's like, basically, it's a voodoo doll. So what that means is, it essentially, that fucking guy, of course, has to be right in the middle. What that means is essentially if they get damaged, you get damaged, but you don't like take control of them. So basically there is a voodoo doll outside of the level that is getting slowly crushed on a timer. Fucking stupid RNG. And if you take too long, it basically will fully crush you. Because when the voodoo doll gets hit, you get hit. God, I fucking hate this level. You're at the mercy of RNG, of course, because it's Doom. I don't even. I must have saved with like bad RNG seed. This is ludicrous. They literally keep blocking me. That usually never happens that many times in a row. It has to be just bad RNG seed with the save. There's no other option. So then you just want to make sure that they're out, and then you want to lure them over here. Having both of them is going to be a little more annoying. Oh god, they're both here? Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, never mind. There's literally no possible way for me to pull this off. Okay. Jesus Christ. Literally, that was a disaster. It should not have been a disaster, but instead of not being a disaster, it was a disaster. So if you hide in that little switch alcove, then you don't alert the cyber. But if you do that, then you'll get shot by those barons, and I did not have enough health to pull that off. So yeah, here's the last level. I don't know what my timer's at, probably 20 minutes. Yeah. Last level's pretty cool. Jesus fucking Lord. All you need is the yellow key, and then you get shot in the face by a Revenant, because why not? God, I really just playing this again, like, even though I think it's a fun run, like, and I am having fun, but it's like, it reminds me of just how terrible of a category UV Speed is. It's so goddamn obnoxious. Literally not even remotely fun. Jesus fucking Lord. Sorry for being actually unironically angry, but yeah, so when that yellow one is falling down, you can run across it and then get over without getting the red or the blue. And that is SCYTHE. At least that was SCYTHE, I suppose. Fire and Ice. Hopefully that was fun. You probably could have had a better commentative experience, but at the same time, go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. Don't fuck yourself. Well, actually... no comment?